Checking in with another update video on my SteelMaster Quonset hut. I have to say, a lot has happened since the last update video, and SteelMaster has totally redeemed themselves. The president of the company gave me a call and was so generous and kind with his time. Spent over an hour on the phone with me, kind of reviewing the whole process and some of the issues I had throughout the process. Took in some really valuable input on how to improve, what could be done different, and they just really did an amazing job rectifying the situation. So I have my bolts and nuts. I was able to get that last arch up today. As you can see on the right, I kind of started putting on the end kind of cover trim pieces, but I think I'm gonna wait until we finish the framing to get those on. I mainly just wanted to make sure I could get them up there. We've started framing the gable end walls and should be done with that here hopefully this week if the weather holds. The weather has been absolutely amazing. You would think it was almost summertime around here. So this far back wall is very straightforward. We just have a straight gable end wall. We're doing 2x6-inch steel studs, 16 on center. You really do have to go metal on these arched because that track that's holding the studs in is utilizing the existing bolts. So we didn't have to obviously do anything to compromise the structure. We just use the existing holes, have that track arched in to follow the arch, and then we have the studs going directly into there. So I'm gonna have a man door right here as a back exit. I don't really plan on doing all that much, but I thought it would be nice to have back access as well. Where I was originally going to have a 10x10 roll top door here to go through, I decided to get some floor space back, and this corner is going to be my tool menagerie. All of my Ryobi tools, perfectly organized, and also my little woodworking corner. So I'll have my drill press, some of my saws on some tables, and that's gonna be this corner here. So now that this side is pretty well framed in, we're just finishing the framing right there for the door. I will get ready to put these end pieces on and do that from the outside here and follow that arch. It is really coming together. We finished up the framing on this wall today. Got a little bit of framing on this other gable end wall started. This wall is a bit more complex. We chalked it out and, oh, they did get the track in. So we have pretty much near flush there. We come in, I wanted a little bit of a vestibule covered inlet area for the entry door so that when we do get packages, on the rare chance that I'm not here, there's going to be a covered lip where the packages will go in this little area here. So this is going to be my entry door. And then we're gonna pop out. We came in about 3 feet for this wall, and this wall that just got framed is also going to be leading to my overhead door. So I'm 10 foot wide by about 9 foot tall, and it's going to be a steel back insulated door with 1 row of glass. Then we're gonna pop back out, and then my electrical panel will be in that nook over there. So this is coming along very quickly. We've got maybe a day of framing left. I really wish the weather could stick around. These last 2 days have been absolutely amazing. It's felt like summer, but we've got rain rolling in tomorrow. Kind of partial rain throughout the weekend. I was hoping to get a few trees cut down, but this is pretty close. The only other edits we'll have to these gable end walls is I'm sourcing a couple of the whole house attic style fans with the integrated louvers, shutters, just to get some circulation in here since I'm not going to have any HVAC system to start. From the research I've done, it seems like these retain their heat pretty decent. I've got some huge floor warehouse fans, but I think we're gonna pop in a 24 by 24 attic fan and try to find, if we can, another louver set just to get some circulation to throw in this wall. Otherwise, we'll get 2 sets of fans. And I think that'll help keep it cool in the summer. In the winter, I am considering some overhead infrared heat lamp type deals. We'll see. I think if I pop in a few of them, not planning on running them 24/7, but just generating some heat from overhead, that will help keep it warm in the winter. But we'll see. It's coming together. I'm excited to see the framing go up so quickly and have a couple of great days of weather. Now that the crew is gone, I think I will go ahead and try and utilize the last bits of sunlight and pop on the rest of those end pieces. There's one up there right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think there's 9 pieces per side. So I'm gonna try and do this side. I threw up 3 on the other side real quick today just to make sure I could get up there with a ladder without using the scaffolding, since I'm gonna have to come out to the outside. And I think it's gonna be easier to wait until the framing is all done before I pop those on, but it has to go up before we put on that any type of exterior sheeting. You can't really access those bolts after any siding would go on that are right in there, that row. So I'll get those on while I have a little bit of sun left.